share that. Alright, I see it. Yeah, you set? You're live? Right. Let me just put that in. Double. Make sure I put that through. There we go. Let me share that to Discord quickly. Alright, we are live. Trackstars Porsche Cup Round 5 at the glorious Mount Panorama, Bathurst, Australia. It is qualifying for race 1 to determine the grid amongst 12 drivers today. Here we have leading the pack is It's Racing in the car 95, leading the It's Racing eSports Charge. He's on his hot lap coming up towards McPhillamy Park. Behind him is his teammate Justin 930. Behind is Diswoods 1 in the SLM entry. We have the Pope 987 in the CP, who has just gone spinning at the top of the hill. That's not a great start for his confidence. We have Shimi in the EBM Robo Sports Porsche and a nice fluorescent orange colour. Lurox is in 5th in the car 22. He is going to be a bit of an underdog in this one. He has a lot of confidence now that his main rivals N-Spud P666 and Punts are not actually racing today. So he's going to have a bag of lollies to pick up that he can actually get some good points on the leaderboard today and for the rest of the weekend. Behind them we have EBM Brandosa 34, a newcomer to the new series, to the Trackstars Porsche Cup series in the fluorescent pink colour Porsche. And we have Dave B005 in the initial D Tokyo Drift livery, in the famous black and white livery blazing above, and he comes across the line to set a 206.855. So it's a good start for him. 9th place, we've mentioned this Robert, is the Pope. D Huzo is a newcomer to this series in the 119 car. He has been a bit of a underdog in this one because he's only joined the last round and he managed to win the last round on points on debut. So can he actually cause an upset tonight against the likes of Justin 930 and It's Racing and Diswood and Lurox? So basically we have an order as Justin 930 in the It's Racing camp, D Huzo in 2nd, It's Racing 3rd, 0.798 behind his teammate, Diswood 0.981 behind Justin, Lurox 22, EBM Brandosa, Shimi 5, Robert Sport, Dave B05, EBM Mitch 84 sorry, Evil Speedster, and the Pope 987 rounding up the top 12. So qualifying here for round 5 of the Trackstars. Later on, tuned in tonight, we have the top 6 shootout for the Bathurst, for the inaugural Trackstars Bathurst 1000 here at the glorious Mount Panorama circuit. We have 3 teams and 2 drivers so we have 3 teams and 2 of their best drivers per team will be lining up the 6.218 kilometre track that is Mount Panorama, Bathurst, Australia. So here we go. So how long we've got? We've got 3 minutes 38 seconds. Diswood has improved his time to a 2 minutes 2.395 across the line in the Distinct Falcon livery colours. Looking really nice there, this wood. Only 0.156 behind Justin. The Huzo's coming in for a new, fresh set of boots. Liroc's down in P5. He'll be looking to get closer, higher up on the grid by the end of this qualifying, so that way he can actually fight to get some margin back into the championship. Because as the championship table is at the moment, Mash Spud's racer leading driver and Spud P666 is in the lead. Then it is Justin. I apologise. Justin 930 in the standings. Let me just pull that up for you quickly so I don't get confused. So here we go. Ed and Spud P666, who is myself, doing your commentary for the weekend, for the night, covering the Trackstars Porsche Cup and the top 6 shootout. The N-Spud P666 is on 253 points. Behind him is a close Justin 930 on 218, and it's racing rounds up the top 3 with 202 points. So because N-Spud's not racing this round, those two have a great chance to claw some points to be in contention for the title of Porsche Cup champion. As we see, Justin coming towards the final corner of Murray's Corner. Ooh, goes a bit too deep. Can he stop it? He's just pulled it up. Will this improve his time? Yes, it will. A 2-minute 1.9. Oh, this would. 2-minute 1.5. Great lap from Diswood in the SLM camp. S Racing has improved his time to a 2-minute 2.6. Same with Lurox at 2-minute 2.0. So very close grid between the top 4. Top 5 covered by just over a second. Jimmy close behind on a 0.9. Well, he's gone purple into the first sector. Let's keep an eye on his lap for the rest of the track. As I scroll down along the line, Evil Speedster has crossed the line, 2-minute 9.2. Put himself at the 12th and last on the grid, but he can cause a surprise to everyone. He could charge through the field, knowing Evil Speedster myself. He's a competitor that will never give in and will try his best at 110%. We go. So Justin leading the way on his final lap. Can he improve to knock Diswood off on the top step of the Trackstars Porsche Cup here? Coming down towards Conrod Straight, the beautiful Conrod Straight. Coming towards the sector times. What has he got? Oh, he's up by 0.076 on Diswood. It's going to be a close one. If he gets the braking right here, and then towards Murray's Corner, he's getting a really good shout of getting pole position. So as we stay on board towards Murray's Corner, gets that braking point right, hits the apex perfectly, but can he get the run towards the checkered flag? Is he going to get pole position? Yes, he just gets pole position by 0.08, but Diswood, a 2-minute flat 0.963. Wow, what a great lap. Out of nowhere, he's put 0.5 on Justin. That is amazing. Lurox behind, puts in a 202.087. And D. Huzo is coming up towards Conrod Straight just to finish his lap off. He is on a personal best, but this looks like it could be toppling off Justin off the front row. So can he pull it up? Oh, he's touched the grass. He's just, oh, he's binned it. He is gone and he's off to the grass. Oh, that is a big shame for D Hughes 014. What looked to be at least a place on the front row of the grid. He was 0.8 up on his own time. Evil Speedster, 2 minutes 6. Great lap. Only 0.112 behind Mitch. EVM S Mitch has improved himself into a 2-minute 3.8 Well done. So here's our running order. We have Diswood leading the way on a 2-minute flat 0.9 ahead of Justin 930 on the front row. Second row of the grid we have Lurox 22 and D Huso. And then It's Racing and EBM Brandosa rounds up the top 3. So the grid is set for round 5, race 1 of Trackstars Porsche Cup Series. Diswood on pole position with Justin 930 in the It's Racing camp. SLM versus It's Racing. Who's going to come out on top come turn 1? As we see the lights go red, we've got 2 lights. And we are racing. Green flag. Off we go. Diswood's got a great start. Justin's going side by side alongside him and he covers into the inside just to defend off Huso and Lurox. A great start from Dihu. Oh, there's an incident back there. Oh, everyone's on the grass. Everyone made it clean. Everyone's made it cleanly. Great job from everybody. As we head back to the front of the order, Diswood is leading the way. Huso is looking to make a move on Justin, but Justin's got the inside perfectly. Lurox around the outside. Is he going to hit the wall? Oh, he's so close. Oh, he's just saved it. But he drops down a position. He's lost a position to It's Racing. Shimi around the outside of EV Mitch. Has he made that stick? Oh, they're still going side by side. Nah, he's kept the position. Well done. Great job. So we actually have a line of 4 teams in the Robo Sport camp. Leading the way is Lurox 22 in the Robo Sport camp ahead of Shimi, EBM Mitch, EBM Brandosa and Robo Sport. The top 5 Robo cars in the mid pack, so which is not good enough because we got an SLM driver in Diswood 1 leading the way down to Murray's Corner and heading on to Conrod Straight. He's put himself a good margin, 0.7 ahead of Justin, 930 in second place. They're looking to create a big gap between Huso and It's Racing. And It's Racing is looking to make a move on Hughes on the inside of the Conrod Straight. Is he going to make it stick? Oh, he's made it stick. And he's gone and done it. Beautiful move. Can Lurox hold on to that position and get 4th? No, he cannot. But can he make a move, or will Huso go on the inside to defend? He's kept the inside. He's kept his car in a great position. Great racing between the battle for 3rd on the podium. But look at the front of the grid. Justin 930 and Diswood leading the way, bolting away from It's Racing in 3rd position. D Huso has got a bit of a handful with Lurox, but if you can hold off Lurox for the next 4 laps, that would be really great. Look behind, Shimi is catching up towards them in 6th place. Between them, he's got a big gap to Brandosa and Mitch. And Robo Sport 17 with Evil Speedster rounding up the top 10. With the drivers behind the Pope 987 getting close to Evil Speedster, and Dave B hanging around the back waiting for a bag of lollies to appear. Oh, Evil Speedster's made a big mistake, but that's okay. He'll pick his way back up. Still leading at the front, Diswood 1 in 1st position. Oh, he's clipped the walls, and that gives an opportunity for Justin to make a move. He's nice and close to him, coming down towards Murray's and onto the Conrod Straight. If you can pull it up, there's going to be a move down the end of the chase. Already, Justin has put 3.3 on his teammates, so those 2 have just bolted away. Look at Justin here, tucking into the slipstream, goes around the outside. Can he make that move stick? Will Diswood hold around the outside? Who's got the balls to break early? That is Justin 930. Oh, he's made a mistake. He's saved it, and he's in 1st position. Well done, Justin 930. In 1st place, Justin 930 leading Diswood 1 into the final corner. about to commence lap 3 of lap 5 of the Trackstars Porsche Cup Racing Series. So as we see, leading down the order, It's Racing has got some margin, a little bit of a margin, a car width or two on D. Huso, who's got some car width on Lurox, 22 in 5th place, who has a really big gap between him and Xiaomi, 5. Oh, there's a move coming up onto the cutting. It's side by side towards Diswood and Justin. Oh, he's held it on into the inside. Beautiful. Nice racing, boys. That is really good racing. Well respects. A lot of respect between the two drivers. To me, I think they're being very cautious, but hey, that's what racing's all about. You want to be hard and fair. But Justin leads the way over the top of McPhilly. Oh, somebody's in the wall. Oh, we think we might have just missed that. Oh, Woodsy's in the wall. Diswood has made a mistake. Diswood has gone from a potential win to 5th on track. What has happened there? He must have made a mistake at the top of McPhilly Park. He must have run too wide and clipped that grass to be down that low. Oh, that is a big shame. That is a big relief for Justin 930, who's got 3.3 over his teammate. So let's have a look at the replay with Diswood as we see him make a mistake. Oh, very costly. Diswood is now in 5th and he's got Xiaomi all over the back of him. Xiaomi's like, I want that 5th place. I want to make Robo Sports proud. Because tonight we have a group of drivers in our series today. We have the pro group and we have the elite group combining together to make one full lobby. So now It's and Justin are making a 1-2 for the It's Racing Esports duo. This is a perfect confidence boost for the It's Racing camp ahead of the top 6 shootout. Can these two actually keep their positions? But D. Hughes is going around the outside. Can he make a bold move around the outside? He's broken deeper. Can he hold its stick? Lurox is given. It's Racing a bump, and they're still side by side coming out of turn 2. Coming into turn 3 of the cutting. D. Hughes has got the inside, and he's got it. What a move from D. Hughes 014. Great job. So now he's the meat in the sandwich between the It's Racing camp of Justin 930 and It's Racing. Lurox right behind is going to be getting right on their tails within the last couple of laps. If he stays close to It's Racing, he'll be able to get himself a podium position. But at the moment, we have Justin 930 ahead of D. Hughes 014 by 4.1 seconds. It's Racing in 3rd position behind D. Hughes 0.7 behind Lurox. 0.7 behind It's Racing. So it's really close between those guys. But I would say, with a lap and a bit to go, don't count out Diswood. He's catching these guys really fast. And if they battle so much that Diswood will actually be able to get himself a podium chance out of all of this after that mistake that he made at the top of the hill. Xiaomi in 6th place. He's got himself a good gap over fellow teammate EBM Mitch, 1984, ahead of teammate Brandosa. Robosport in 9th. The Pope, for representing CP Motorsport, is in the top 10, ahead of Dave B005 and Evil Speedster, who's coming onto the middle of Conrod Straight. As we commence the final lap now, heading up towards Mountson Straight for the final time for race 1 of the Trackstars Porsche Cup Series. We have Justin, 4.2, easy margin. All he has to do is just coast it around the track. But he's already set a fastest lap, so he's thinking, I want to go for another fast lap. I want to get myself on the fastest lap. I want to beat my 2-minute 1.3. But D. Huso is getting close. 4.1, that gap is slowly coming down, but not enough to actually take the win. So Justin has to just easily navigate himself around the top of the hill, which is the trickiest part of the track. If he takes it nice and slowly, nice and cautious, down the S's especially, and coming through the dipper, he'll be safe for the win. Huso is going all hell's bent. He's actually reduced that gap. He's taken 7/10 of Justin. He's 0.009 up on the fastest lap. As Lurox has made a mistake. Lurox has got himself a half-second penalty. Will this cost him 4th place? This will cost him 4th place when it comes down to Conrod Straight. He has to serve his penalty down here. And Diswood is so close enough that he can actually get himself onto the podium. Oh, I don't see Lurox slowing down. He's saying, I don't care about this penalty. I want to keep this 4th position. But I think that's going to be looked up at the shootout. He's slowed down, but Diswood's coming towards him. Oh, he's ghosted, but he's going to make sure he's going to be right up his arse as he comes towards the final quarter. Race 1 of Trackstars Porsche Cup. It is Justin 930 that takes the win in the car 61. Ahead of him, D Huso 14 on 2nd place. 3rd place, It's Racing. Lurox just held him ahead despite that half-second penalty over Diswood in 5th. Jimmy 5 in P6. Rounding up the top 6, EBM Brandos. I think he just got S. Mitch across the finish line there. 0.0058. Wow, that is close. Robo Sport in 9th place, ahead of the Pope, 987 in the top 10. Dave B's coming across the finish line, and the lucky last one will be Evil Speedster. Oh, he's just made a mistake. He's just thought, you know what, even though I'm last place right now, I'm just going to be on pole position for race 2, because race 2 is the reverse grid. So he'll be starting on pole position as he comes towards the final, the checkered flag, across the finish line. He is done. So rounding up the order, it is Justin 930 in 1st place as he receives his trophy for race 1 of Trackstars Porsche Cup. And he's got himself a clean race bonus too, so there'll be an extra 50% in his bank account, so well done. Congrats to Justin 930 in the It's Racing Esports camp. So stick around, guys. We will be back for race 2 of the Trackstars series Porsche Cup around Mount Panorama. So getting ourselves ready for race 2 of the Trackstars Porsche Cup series here at Mount Panorama Bathurst. Reverse grid this one. So basically we're going to we're reversing the top 12 to go from 12th to 1st, and then all the way down from 1st that it'll be starting in last place. So this will actually determine the grid for tomorrow's third and final race of the Trackstars Porsche Cup series. Can Justin 930 hold an assailable lead to actually be on pole position for the third and final race? Or will somebody cause a surprise? D. Huso, possibly, or It's Racing. Could Diswood, who is known for his charging through the field and getting up places and sending it into the inside or the outside, can he make spoils and get himself good points before race 3 tomorrow morning, before our Bathurst 1000? We've got Dave B on track coming towards the final corner, getting some practice laps in. Woods as well, Speedster, who's going to be our pole man for race 2 tonight, this evening, flashing the lights as he goes around the corner. So I believe it's going to be Evil Speedster on pole position with Dave B 005 as the race is about to begin. In 3, 2, 1, we are about to go live for race 2 of the Trackstars Porsche Cup series here at Mount Panorama. So as predicted, we have Evil Speedster on pole position with Dave B 005 and the Pope 907. Will these guys be a roadblock, or will they actually put up a competition and possibly get themselves a top 5? Who knows? 5 laps await them, as we're about to see the red lights. Green lights, and we are racing. Robbo Sport's got himself a great start. Is he going to get himself? He's going to put himself towards the middle, and he's going to be... Oh, Evil Speedster's coming back, and he's put the biff in. Oh, It's Racing is on the gravel. He's binned it. He has binned it. Oh, that's what you get when you do a reverse grid. That the fastest guys at the back gets in the middle of the pack, and he has been caused drama at the back of the grid. What a shame. Can he claw himself back up to the front and get some valuable points for race 3 tomorrow? Up the front, it is Dave B 005 with Evil Speedster coming around the outside. Whoa, they have caught crashing side by side. It is very chaotic, very messy. But they have come away unscathed with a few scratches on their car. At least it can keep going for another 5 laps. No pit stops required in this race. It is all flat out hard racing between our top 12 competitors here. Third place is Robbo Sport, who seems to have got to be wide, and Diswood, like we have said before, can charge through the field and get himself good points. Oh, Robbo centered down the inside of the skyline. What a move on Dave B 005 to take second place. What a great move, Robbo Sport. Leading towards the front, it is Evil Speedster up the front of the head of the queue with Robbo Sport in second place. Dave B's come back through it. He's taken second position. He's like, I've given you a taste of second position, but not on my watch, son. Here comes Diswood. We're about to go 3 wide. Are we going to go 3 wide towards Conrod Straight? This is going to get ugly. Can Diswood? Oh, he's clipped the grass. And he's just pulled it up there. Well done. Great move. Oh, somebody's off. Pope's on the grass. Can he join safely? Oh, he's taken out. He has taken out Shimi. What has happened there? What a dangerous re-entry there from the Pope 987. Well, we'll have to look at the stewards with that, but I'm pretty sure that might be a penalty for race 3 tomorrow. But that was a shame for Shimi, who showed such promising pace in race 1 to be 6. Is all the way down towards 12th, and none of his fault at all. It's just wrong place, wrong time. Poor guy. Anyway, let's look back up to the front. We have Evil Speedster still leading the way, 1.7 ahead of Dave B005 with Diswood in third position and Lurox heading up towards the cutting in fourth position ahead of his teammate Robert. So, oh, Lurox has spun it. Lurox has gone round and round at the cutting. Oh, he went too wide and caught that little bit of excess road, and that's what makes the car spin and uncomfortable to handle. Oh, that is a big shame for Lurox 22, who looks so promising to get the win, or at least the podium for this race. He's been agonizingly close, but just silly mistakes like that just costing when they don't need to be taken. What a shame. He's going to be kicking himself once this race is over. It's Racing has moved himself up into 8th position after a disastrous start from a punch or an off into turn 1, where I'm not so sure. But he's recovered himself up to 8th position, but still leading the way. And a very great position, Evil Speedster, but unfortunately he's got himself a penalty. He's going to have to serve that somewhere, I don't know where. But Dave B has gone around the outside. Oh, this is going to be chaotic. Can he pull it up without crashing? Oh, Dave B's gone. Oh, this is 4 wide and Dave B is gone. He is gone, but Diswood has come around to pick up the piece. He's got 2nd position. But Dave B has been losing ground all the way down to, look at that, 9th place, 10th place actually. Lurox has come past him. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a great position for Dave B005 to get a personal best 2nd place in the Trackstars Porsche Cup Series. But Evil Speedster still has that penalty hanging over his head, but maybe that's going to be looked after post-race. I'm not so sure. But Diswood coming along the inside, he's going to make this nice and stick. Extended down there. Ooh, Evil Speedster's got balls and he's actually going to hold around the outside, but can he? No. Diswood comes towards the lead, and Justin, 930, has gone sweeping around the outside to take 2nd place. Ahead of RoboSport, who's again going around the outside of Evil Speedster. So Evil Speedster, from the beginning of this lap, being in 1st place, is now down to 4th. That is a big shame. That penalty that he's had over his head has cost him a fair bit. You see there, he hits the wall. It's Racing has recovered himself to 5. D. Huzo's made a big mistake and he's onto the grass, onto the gravel, and he has binned it at the top of McPhillamy Park. What a big shame. Just clipped the wall on the inside of McPhillamy and just clipped it and just spat him out. Dave B is down in 10th place, recovering what he can after that mistake by Evil Speedster, which could be looked after post-race, but who knows. EBM Mitch rounds up 11th place for the EBM Motorsport RoboSport team, with Shimi lonely at the back, coming towards the end of Forest Elbow in 12th place. Oh, there's a bit of an incident here with Brando. He's come, looks like he's just come back onto the grass. A little bit of a hit while we're hearing over the headset over between him and Evil Speedster. So Evil Speedster being a little bit of the roadblock, the cork in the bottle from starting on pole position. This is what you get when you get reverse grid. Exciting racing, but also could be very nerve-wracking for those that are not experienced or haven't had much time being up the front. So at least he's keeping his 5th position for now, so that's still a great result for Evil Speedster 85. If you can hold that position, hold it over above Brandosa, that would be really great for the Evil Speedster camp and Evil Speedster fans out there. At the head of the grid, it's the 2 formidable faces for tonight's racing. We have Diswood 1, this time leading ahead of Justin 930, coming onto the 4th lap as they come towards the grate. Beautifully executed between the 2 of them. It's actually Justin's catching him towards the skyline. Can he actually think about making a move towards Forest Elbow if he's close enough? As they come towards the tip, oh, Diswood's clipped the wall again. He's clipping walls, but he's just safe, and same with Justin. So a little bit inconsistency between Justin and And this wood looks like it's racing. Oh, beautiful move down the inside of Forest Elbow. Robert looks like he made a mistake coming towards the dipper and into Forest Elbow, but it's racing has capitalized. So it's our usual same order again. Let's have a look at the replay of that. It's racing, coming down the inside of RoboSport. Beautiful move there. Nice and smooth, really great. As we come back towards the front two of the grid, who have been the head of tonight's Porsche Cup Series, it is Diswood rounding up the final corner to decide who is going to take honours of this last lap of race 2, reverse grid. Coming in with a 2:01.4, great time by Diswood 1 in the SLM cab. In second place we have Justin 930T, who's looking to make a move coming towards the final corner. If he gets his lines right and no mistakes, he'll be sniffing Diswood's rear bumper coming towards that final few corners of the panorama circuit. It's racing. Looks like he's got a handful of RoboSport, but RoboSport's not giving up. He wants that podium. He wants to give himself a really good result in the Porsche Trackstars series. EBM Brandosa is now in 5th place, ahead of Lurox, who had that spin earlier on up at the cutting at this exact corner. He's had that early spin, but he's recovered himself up to 6th with Evil Speedster in 7th. D. Huso, who thought he dropped himself out of the picture, is recovering up in 8th place with the Pope and Dave B rounding up the top 10. Oh, I saw a little mistake there. I saw a bit of dust there. Diswood looks like he's made a mistake. Coming towards the cutting, and Justin's going to go around the outside and then go around the outside and then back onto the inside of the Forest Elbow. Oh, Justin has lost it. Justin has made a mistake coming towards Forest Elbow. Oh, that has cost him a potential race victory. But Diswood 1 has got a breath of relief there. So long as he keeps it on the black stuff and he doesn't actually bin it at the chase, he will be fine, and he'll be taking line honours of race 2. But Justin is still not giving up. He's wanting to make that dive bomb move towards Murray's, and he's literally that close. Oh, this looks like it's going to be close. Can we have a close look, cameraman, as we come into the final corner? Can Justin do it? No, he's run wide. Oh, and Diswood has crossed the line in first position after a fantastic battle for race 2 of the series. Justin 930 just whiskers away. If he had not made that mistake at the Forest Elbow, he possibly could have come away with the win. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure with those two, it's going to be neck and neck for race 3 tomorrow. Let's see how that goes with It's Racing rounding up the top 3. So a really great showing from the It's Racing camp tonight. They're doing really well for each other. Brandosa has actually claimed bragging rights between the RoboSport and EBM Racing, ahead of his team manager RoboSport and Lurox in the top 6. So as we come towards the victory screen, there is Diswood 1 claiming the fastest lap and line honours for race 2 of the Trackstars Porsche Cup Series. So thinking with this, with no mistakes, with those two making no mistakes and having some good, hard, clean racing, it's going to be neck and neck on points between those two, I believe. Or I probably think, actually, if Justin won the first race and he got second in that place, he's going to be on pole position tomorrow. That's going to spice it up. So Justin 930 on pole position, most likely for tomorrow's race. So great job from everybody here tonight. Wonderful spectacle of racing that we have seen in the Porsche Cup. So tune in tomorrow, where we will get race 3 underway for the final time here at Mount Panorama Bathurst. As we look forward now to the top 6 shootout to decide the inaugural pole position for the Trackstars Bathurst 1000. Stay tuned, everyone. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Mm. Oh, right. Okay. Yep. Yeah. That's all right. I'm pretty sure we covered most of that, which was decent. I think we probably would have got the most action out of that. I believe it's 15 minutes, actually. Yes, it should be 9 o'clock kickoff. No, no one's doing laps at the moment. Yes, 15 minutes. Yeah, all good. Diesel Speedster shouldn't be there because he's not participating. No. We have Lurox in the 22, this Wood in the 32, D Hughes in the 47, it's racing in the 95. Justin should be on his way back, and Speedy Tyres will be in and through. So we'll have our top 6 shootout. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Oh. Righto. No, not yet. I'm going to put it up now. Yep. Oh yeah, cool. How did you do that? Oh, nice. That's really good. Yeah. No, that looks really nice. That way it looks really nice for coverage. And that's really good. Yep. Yep. Nice. That's really cool. Ah, that's all good. Hopefully our second commentator can jump in. Yeah, absolutely. No, we did have Adam, you know, helping us with the live streams and the earlier touring cars, but because he had real
Good
world
after
commitments,
fucking noon.
this is fair enough.
Hello. Hello,
Hey,
Spudley.
boss.
Fine, don't fucking talk then.
Oh, hang on, I can't hear him just yet.
Am I?
You're on the live stream, so welcome to our second commentator, Box HD. Welcome along.
Hello, Spudley. How are you?
Oh, doing really well after our first 2 races in the Trackstars Porsche Cup Series. We've done, I'm saying we're having a really good night.
Having a good night?
Yes. A shame that I'm not racing, but hey,
you're not racing.
Often, no,
wow.
I've been given, you know, special privileges to commentate.
What, to keep me in control?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, guess what?
No,
Bad luck.
Me trying to keep your runny nose out of it. That's all right. So anyway, so we have 6 competitors competing in our shootout tonight for our Trackstars Bathurst 1000 to determine the grid between the first 3 rows. We have 3 teams, 2 drivers.
Yeah.
We have 2 from the Mash Spuds Racing entry, car 32, Diswood 1, who has set the provisional pole position with a 1 minute 50.4. Ahead of him is the 47 of the Mash Spuds Racing entry, which was set by Punce on a 150.6.
Wow, well done, boys. Well done.
So everything will be done in reverse order. So the first person going out, I believe it's going to be the car 95 of its racing. But I shall double check on that for you.
What time's the shootout start?
4 minutes. We are 4 minutes away from the initial Bathurst 1000 starting tomorrow at 11 AM.
And just a question, why do we have the top 6 and not the top 10?
Only because we have very short numbers. We only have 10 cars, and we thought, you know, to make a little bit more competition, we'll get everyone to qualify, to get it, like themselves, you know, really pushing it for the top 5, top 6, and we decided with top 6.
Beautiful. Oh, hello, Bruin. How come I can't see any of this?
I'll send you the link to the YouTube stream. Shall do that. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
So what, I gotta do this from my phone or something, do I?
Yeah. Yeah, you won't be commentating from the stream. You'll be commentating in the real time on the game. So we seem to be missing just at 9:30. What happened there? Anyway, I'm sure he'll make an appearance. I'll probably wait for him. Yeah. Their designer, Robbo Sport, has been designing the liveries for his team for the car 17, 22, and not 22, 17 and number 3 entry. He's been doing all the liveries. He's a really good artist as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Phew. Coming for you. Yeah. Oh, Ludolf's is here too. Justin. Yep. Speedy Tyres. So the room we're in now is the top 10 shootout.
Top 6.
Top 6, I meant. So one. So who's in it, Robbo?
Hang on.
Well, that's 5. No, someone's not in it.
They're I'm just gonna type. Because I can't see him on my screen. Yeah. No.
No, he's there.
Wait and see. Yeah, I can't see him.
Righto. I'm opening up YouTube on my tablet, so I've got more.
He's just left, so now if he re-enters, I should be able to see him.
So if I go to home, or no, I don't want that.
Yep, now I can see him. Now he's entered the room. So. No, he's the co-driver of Justin 930 in the 15.
So where do I find it on YouTube? I'm trying to type it into the search.
I sent it to your Discord.
Oh, did you? Righto. Shane Kenty.
So here we are, we're about to go live. So welcome everybody to the top 6 shootout for the inaugural Trackstars Bathurst 1000. First to leave the pit lane will be It's Racing in the car 95 in the It's Racing Esports duo. So with me alongside me is a great friend of mine. Has a lot of years on me, but he is a really great bloke. Say hello, Box.
Good evening. How are we all today?
So basically we are having into our top 6 shootout. It's Racing will be the first one to lead the way to set his initial time. He is our series admin here at Trackstars Racing Series. Without him, this event would not be possible. So we would like to extend a big congratulations to It's Racing and everyone behind the scenes to make this event possible.
Yes, looks like there's been a fair bit of work going into this to set it all up. Well done, Ids. Well done.
As he's coming through, warming up those tyres side to side. Boxy, would you like to run us through around Mount Panorama?
Yeah, no worries. As he climbs up over the top, warming these tyres up, heading up over the top to Brock's Skyline. Oh, that was a bit close to the fence there, but he's doing all right. Just giving a bit of a warm before he plants the foot out onto the first race, out onto the first lap for the shootout. Coming across the top.
Doesn't want to push it too much, otherwise he's just going to have really dirty tyres and he won't be able to get that. Temperature that he needs for the final corner in turn 1.
Drops down through the dipper. Oh. Oh, I'm watching the. sorry.
Use the actual.
I'm away back. Yeah. No, that's all right. As he comes down into the chase.
Yes.
Oh, nice drive through the chase.
Car 95 leading the way. He's going to be setting his benchmark time for every other 5 drivers to beat. So as he comes around the final corner, here he comes to start his hot lap around Mount Panorama. Take it away, Box.
As he heads down, pitch straight down into Hell Corner. Pedal to the metal to see how good he can get up here. As he heads up Mountain Straight. Not a bad run out of Hell Corner as he heads up Mountain Straight towards Griffins.
As we come towards Griffin's Corner, he's braking just before that 50-metre board and sliding in and cutting into the sweeper corner. Beautiful corner there. As he goes 170 kilometres through turn 2, up towards the cutting. Taking all a little bit squirmy there, but he's just managed to hold it. That rear end is not gripping up to his liking. A little bit slippery for him.
And you get a bit of that with the medium tyres, not like the super softs that stick like a shit to a blanket. Excuse the French, but that's what it is.
Exactly. As he comes across a 55.666.
Down through the cutting, through the dipper.
As it comes towards Forest Elbows, looks like it's a tidy lap. I don't think it's going to be a fast lap. It's probably not his best lap as he goes wide into Forest Elbow. But as he plucks the gears through 4th gear, and as he plucks it to 5th gear, I think he's aborted this lap because his short shifting is not revving the car out to its maximum.
Yes, he's doing a lot of short shifting there. It's great livery, stands out really well. Looks good when the sun's on it. Oh, heavy braking there, slides it into the chase. He was lucky, well done to save that as he heads down under the Armor Bridge down into Murray's Corner to see what the lap he's going to get. Oh, a bit of a slide there. It's going to be about a 152.
2.4.
Nearly a 51 flat. Not a bad lap. Not a bad 2 lap. He's done better.
Great job though. That 152.149 is the benchmark time for everybody else to beat. Up now is his teammate, Justin 930 in the red livery of the It's Racing Esports Group. Car number 15 driven by Justin 930 with his co-driver Highlander 215. A very strong pairing for these two. They could be some real threats for the Bathurst 1000 tomorrow as they come up towards Mountain Straight. Let's see what his first time in sector is. Oh, it's looking good.
Oh, beautiful corner around there through Griffins. Heading up to the cutting. It looks a tidy so far. Close to the wall, tucks it in. Oh, nice round there through the cutting. Tucks it in nicely to the...
Very well.
Beautiful.
If he can get this part of the hill flat or partially flat, then he's going to give himself a good chance.
Just a slight lift off the accelerator just to tuck it into the corner as he comes over across Brock Skyline, heading down into the dipper.
Back to fourth, down to third. He gets second gear.
Back into...
Going at least 120 kilometers down the dipper. That is amazing speeds. Or slide through there. So that's going to cost him some time.
Might have lost half a second there. 0.5. Let's see how he goes.
So you're going to set coming towards sector 3. Oh, I think it might be close.
It's going to be tight. Depends how he gets the chase. Heavily under brakes. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Justin.
Very nice and smooth as he comes towards the final corner. This looks like it might just
be a good lap. This will be a good lap. If he can get Murray's corner correct. Oh, beautiful. A little bit of a slide there. Edges down over to the... And
he's got a 51.8 for provisional pole position.
Bet him by...
0.314 of a second. 0.314 of a second between him and his teammates. So a really good gap between those two. But our next competitor, Speedy Tyres in the Robo Sport Camp in the car 17. He's pairing.
Well, let's see how the Nissan goes against the Lexus.
That is very true. Our first Nissan of the evening. We have 4 Lexuses in the top 6, and we have 2 Nissans. So can Nissan cause a surprise and get pole position, or will it be the dominant Lexus? That might
he's 2 points up. 2 tenths up on the first sector.
This is going to be this is a great start to his lap. This is going to build his confidence as he comes up towards the cutting.
Oh, beautiful line for the cutting up against the inside fence and out to the right. Tucks it in there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
That Nissan is sticking to the ground.
A little bit slippery there, but he hung on to it. Well done. Can you hold it flat over the top? Yes, he has. Oh, no, a little bit of a...
Oh, he's a bit hesitant. Oh, he's got the grass. Oh, good save.
And still, he's 0.6. Well done.
0.6 up on his time.
This is a very good lap by Speedy.
This is a very committed lap. This is such a committed lap by Speedy Tyres in the car 17 Robo Sports.
Oh, very nice cornering there. Tucked it right in close to the inside wall around Forest Hill as he heads down Conron Straight. He's into 5th, then now into 6th. 285, 290.
He's 0.8 up. This is definitely going to be a 50.
Wow. This is a 50 coming up if he can get the chase right. Oh, beautiful
for that. Perfectly. No slide.
Nice.
Plucked it into 3rd gear smoothly.
Very
good. This is definitely going to be the fastest
under brakes down into Murray's. If he gets a good corner here, oh, this is going to be a good lap. Well done, Speed. Top drive, mate. Well Top drive. Well done.
With a 150.958. 0.8 up. 7 ahead of Justin 930. So the Nissan looking very dominant so far ahead of the It's Racing duo. However, we are looking towards Lurox 22, who is
in another Nissan.
Was in the second Nissan in the Robo Sports Camp. He was runner-up for the inaugural Trackstars Touring Car Championship at the beginning of this year. He's been doing very well for this team, who signed with Robbo Sports after round 2 at Dragon's Trail. But now he is leading the way for Robbo Sports as he comes in towards turn 1.
We'll see what the sector time he's up here when he climbs up Mountain Straight, revving it right out to its limits. No short shifting yet, but we'll see what the split's going to be. Oh, he's
there's nothing in it.
Nothing in that.
He needs to keep it smooth.
Leaves it smooth, you'll get it. Beautiful round Griffins, very nice.
Very good entry.
As
he comes towards the cutting.
He's a bit of a drip.
Oh, he's grazed the wall. That's
just grazed the wall.
He's just
what a shame.
it. That's gonna cost him at least a couple of tenths there, grazing the wall.
Yeah.
But if he's committed through the S section and towards the dipper where Speedy Tyres was, he might be able to claw some way back.
Oh, he was close there, but he's hung on to it down into the dipper. See how he goes through the dipper. A bit of a slide there. About a 120.
Too much slide. Oh, he's grazed
hit the wall.
He's grazed the wall again. So unfortunately, I don't think this will be a competitive time. It could be a front row position. It could be a front row lockout so far for the Robo Sport camp in the car 22 and the car 17 as he comes towards Conrod Straight on this beautiful afternoon's setting here at Mount Panorama Bathurst.
It's down into the chase. See how he's going to go through the chase. Might make up a little bit if he can get the chase right. She's a little bit taily in the arse end, let's say. Let's speak the truth here. Australian motorsport.
At its finest. Using the Group 2 GT500s in a spectacular form. Oh, and that has cost him dearly. A 152.
Wow.
Almost a 153. So very disappointing from Lurox.
Yes,
there.
he wouldn't be very happy about that. But he's had a go. He's had a crack.
Exactly, and that's the idea with this top 6 shootout. You can win it or bin it.
Righto, here he
comes
goes.
D. Huser in this very lovely, distinct livery
Lexus.
That is the Mash Spuds Racing entry, car 47, D. Huso and Punz.
Oh.
The formidable duo that will be tackling this Mount Panorama Bathurst.
And the whole lap nearly starts. You've got to get Hell Corner. If you can get a good run out of Hell Corner and give you a good boost up Mountain Straight, you've got a fair good chance. It comes around Griffith, very nice.
Really
out
nice.
to the apex to apex, looking good.
Really good. So D.
Nice.
Huso running this.
Oh, another one. I think he's just touched the inside there, Spud. We're not sure, but so. I think he has. It's a little bit taily.
But
maybe not enough down.
He's committing.
He's holding up. A little bit of a back off through there, just to tuck it into the side. Into 6. Heavy under braking.
I'm pretty sure he's wishing he had that four-wheel drive system that 1992 Nissan GTR had back in the wet conditions. He was wishing he had four-wheel drive to get around the track. But with these cars, there is no such thing as four-wheel drive. It is getting that downforce level perfect and full-on send.
Without compromising too much top-end speed for the long straight down Conrod.
So what is he hitting? He's about to hit almost 300 kilometers down the straight.
I think he's nearly the quickest down there, I think he's the quickest out of down Conrod Straight, I think, so far out of all the cars. Oh, nice exit out of Chase.
Nice exit. I don't think this is going to be pole position, but could it be a front row or a third grid as he comes towards
I reckon it's going to be a
corner?
third. If he gets it right, yes, beautiful. I think he's going to be in for a third here by the look of it.
50 and a 51. No, he's fourth.
Fourth, yes. Position. Didn't quite get there, but a good lap.
0.18 behind Speedy Tyres, but just ahead of Lurox by 0.016 of a second. So a really close grid that is. And here we go. We are coming towards our final competitor in the top 6 shootout. Diswood 1 racing alongside N Spud P666. your 2020 series champion in the Trackstars touring car season. So this formidable duo has been together for the last few years, battling tooth and nail, side by side with each other. And now these two come together to tackle the mountain as a duo. Can he get Bathurst pole position?
Here we go.
The Mash Spuds Racing.
This Wood one will be committed. If he can get a good run out of Hell Corner. Oh, beautiful apex to apex, very nice.
Very good apex there.
As he just floors it through the gears up Mountain Straight, heading up towards Griffins.
He's making that Peter Brock livery very proud by gunning it towards turn 1 as it comes towards turn 2, sending it through the corners beautifully.
Oh, beautiful.
What an entry into that second corner, I do apologise. As he comes towards the cutting, oh, he's gone a bit wide, but can he tuck it back in? Oh, he's just saved it, he's just
that would have cost him a couple of 2/10, I reckon, just a little bit of a thing, but he can make it up.
Knowing this Wood myself, he can make this up.
He's an excellent driver, knows the track well. As I do after doing 161 laps last Saturday on iRacing. Oh, he's up. He's on a way.
He's gonna. Can he get pole position coming towards the Forest Elbow for the Mash Spuds entry?
I think that was a 134 through the dipper.
He's gone too wide. It's going to compromise his speed.
He's lost a bit there. He just grazed the fence.
He's just grazed it as he's coming towards the final sector of the track. Can this Wood topple Speedy Tyres with a 150.9? Is he capable enough of getting pole position, sending it through the last few corners?
Oh, and he's hit 310 down Conrod. Or can he pull it up? Oh, yes.
Oh, he's just
good recovery.
The apex.
Good recovery,
good recovery.
Comes down into Murray's corners. This is going to be close.
This is going to be very close. He's just missed the apex of Murray's corner, but can he get onto the front row?
No, I think he'll be in second.
151. Oh, but he's on the front row, but second position.
He's in second.
But congratulations to Speedy Tyres in the number 17.
Takes out the six shootout. Well done.
The top 6 shootout goes to Speedy Tyres in the Robbo Sports entry. So congratulations to the Robbo Sport Camp in the car 17.
And in position 2 is Diswood 1.
And rounding up the top 3 and 4 is going to be Justin 930 and his teammate It's Racing in the Lexus It's Racing duo. D Huso lines up in 5th position in the second Mash Spuds entry, ahead of Lurox 22, who would be kicking himself after that lap, I would admit, because he was committed, but he made just a couple of grazing mistakes there.
And that's all it takes, just a couple of little brushes, and you know you can lose 0.7 over the whole lap if you only got to just braze them. That's enough.
That's right. But we can't take credit away. That lap from Speedy Tyres
was an excellent lap. That was full on everywhere. That was a good lap. Well done.
Really... Yeah. Well, we had plenty of fast sectors in there. We had Lurox 22 just fastest in sector 1, and Diswood was fastest in sector 2.
Yep.
But sectors don't mean anything unless you put the lap together.
Exactly right. Who had the quickest in sector 3? Would have been Speedy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, well done to all the drivers for getting up into the top 6 shootout. It would have been a lot trying too, but well done.
Exactly. So we conclude our evening tonight by signing off and saying thank you very much for tuning in for the Trackstars Bathurst 1000 Top 6 Shootout, where it is Speedy Tyres on pole position, followed by Diswood 1 in 2nd place. 3rd place, Justin 930. 4th place, It's Racing. 5th place, D Huso 14 in the 47 Mash Spuds entry. And rounding up the top 6 is Lurox 22. So on behalf of the team that is covering you tonight's races, we thank you very much for tuning in and enjoying our inaugural Trackstars Bathurst 1000. Tune in tomorrow from 10 AM where we will cover race 3 of the Trackstar Porsche series, ahead before we look ahead to the inaugural Bathurst 1000.
I think it's at 11 a.m. there, Spud, is it?
Yes,
the
11
start of the
a.m.
1000.
11 a.m. For most parts of Australia, it will be daylight saving, but still it will be 11 a.m. So tune in for then, but from now, from myself, from Box HD, it is a good night to everyone.
And we'll see you tomorrow.